Welcome back, everybody. We are on part 2. It's time for the hot tags of the week. Some different news and rumors and stories or anything else that's happened in the world of pro wrestling that we felt like talking about, or at the very least what I felt like throwing out there for this week. And there's been not a whole lot going on, but there's been some interesting things as well. Some of it, unfortunately, is stuff that we don't really have all that much to say because there's really not much that you can elaborate on. So this could be a pretty quick hot tags. For instance, Bret Hart has announced that he is suffering from prostate cancer. I mean, what are we going to talk about when it comes to that, right? Just like that sucks. Hopefully he gets better and, this doesn't turn out to be something where we have to report on this again and, some kind of short amount of time frame where it turns worse or anything like that. But as far as what you guys think about this situation, anything you want to chime in on?
Yeah. All those 4 out of 10 jokes that were aimed at Triple H? This is Triple H's revenge for it. That's the only off-color joke I could come up with.
I don't think he has that much power. Vince is still in charge.
He's got that shovel, and he's willing to bury anyone, so I don't know, Tony. You're underestimating the power of the shovel.
Wago, anything you want to throw out there about this?
Yeah, I'm just trying to erase Drew's comment from my mind.
I think everybody else is too.
As far as this goes, it sucks. I mean, cancer is the ultimate evil, and fuck it. Fuck it right in the pussy.
Yeah. Cancer screwed cancer.
Well, it isn't his ass, so.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, by the way, when we do host of the host awards, can we put a clip show of Drew's greatest moments together? Just so the fans know what they're in for. Like a
reel, kind of?
Yeah, some type of reel, and this segment, perfect fucking highlight of it.
I thought it was a good joke.
Oh, hopefully you don't have the same kind of joke for Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas missing Raw to visit Blackjack Mulligan in the hospital, right?
Well, no. I got nothing. I got nothing, so yeah.
Now, Wago, you might have paid a little bit more attention to this than I have. Do you know any more information that's happened with this? Is there a specific reason what he was hospitalized for, or if he's gotten any better or worse?
I don't know why you're asking me. I haven't kept any close to the story at all.
I figured you might have. I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it.
No, I'm clueless about it. I hope he's okay, and it sucks that both Bo and Bray was off the show too because of it. But family and friends first.
Yeah. Wasn't the original story something to do with his dad? Was that what everyone thought it was at first?
I don't remember coming across anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody misreported it like that. Because if you would think both of them would be missing time to visit somebody in the hospital, it would more than likely be their dad. But I mean, Blackjack Mulligan's close, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool for WWE for letting them go too. Well, could have just been it's not, it's not your dad, you don't have to, or wait until after the show or something like that. Bray Wyatt's an important person on the roster. Bo Dallas isn't, but...
No, he's a very important person, Tony, the social outcast. But, maybe they asked the right person this time instead of Tyler Breeze, who probably just asked from some guy from catering to go. So, good for them.
This time they asked Tyler Breeze. He was like, I don't know, you can go ahead if you want to. I don't know, buddy.
Did the Wyatt family end up doing anything on Monday?
They attacked somebody or something, didn't they? Or were they in a match? Or I don't even remember.
I haven't watched Raw. I don't plan on watching Raw this week, but I was just asking out of curiosity.
I think they might have done something. I kind of remember them. Oh wait, no, they were involved with. No, they weren't involved with New Day, were they? Wow, I really don't remember. That was as pointless as it could have been, I guess.
I'm trying to think what they would do for something like that, because how every Wyatt attack ends. It's either with them running away, or if Bray ends up doing the Sister Abigail, and then they do the pose thing. So I was wondering how they would finish a segment like that without him.
So apparently it was Big Show versus Eric Rowan this week, and Harper and Strowman ran into they kind of beat him down afterward.
Oh, that sucks. I feel sorry for anyone who had to watch that. So you guys. Actually, Tony, you probably paid more attention than Wago, so I feel sorry for you.
So now that those are out of the way, let's talk about injuries, because apparently that's another thing that's happening. We didn't report on this. It happened a couple days ago, but Sheamus is injured. Del Rio was supposed to be injured, but now apparently it doesn't seem like he is all that much. Ty Dillinger's gotten injured as well. Man, what is going on with this? And the first thing I got to ask, of course, just tying it directly to those people, with the Del Rio injury, it was said that that was from Brock Lesnar. So, do you guys think that he's a little too rough?
No, this is really the first injury since Brock Lesnar has come back that they've mentioned of anyone really getting injured in a match with him. So I don't think it's about Brock Lesnar being too rough. He might have just, either put too much into the suplex or something might have been a little off when he landed. So he might have just, I'm assuming it was an upper body injury. So maybe a shoulder, maybe just like a nerve injury or anything of that nature. But I really don't think he's that harsh. I mean, shit, I know that he's a little stiff in there now because of the UFC thing that he's doing, but no one else has really complained about it. So I'm going to go with a no on that one.
Wiggo, you think that he should kind of like tone it down a little bit?
Nope. The appeal to Brock Lesnar is that he is a beast. If you're working in the main event, you can take your lumps and deal with it. He's not like hurting anybody majorly. People get a few lumps and bruises, and Del Rio's going to be wrestling soon, so clearly he isn't that injured.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Del Rio is known for being a little stiff as well when it comes to his moves. So he takes what he gives.
So what do you guys think about Sheamus? Is he going to be out for WrestleMania, and is that going to be just another big blow, or does it really not matter in the grand scheme of things?
It doesn't matter because it's Sheamus. I bet it ruins something they have going forward. I mean, fuck. I mean, if Daniel Bryan came back, then that's one match we can't have. Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, because they want to do that every year. But, I mean, did they say what the injury was and what extent it was to?
He's got some kind of like a wrist injury or an arm injury or something like that, I think.
Well, he kicks for his finisher, so he can still do that, I guess. But, I mean, maybe it'll affect the League of Nations in some capacity. I mean, shit, all of them were injured at one point earlier this month. And I don't think it's too big of a loss, mainly because Sheamus hasn't been doing too much recently, but it probably affects what the League of Nations is doing going forward.
Now, I'm just double-checking it to see what the situation was. Sheamus had tweeted out a picture of himself with a cast on his left arm and made a joke that, his birthday celebration went a little kind of crazy or something. So there's something with his left arm. I don't know if that's like, like a sprain kind of a thing, or if that's actually like a break or...
I know what it is, Tony. You know how he goes broke.
He just did that too hard.
Yep, there you go. Boom, spreads and crack a rib. Who's at it?
Seeing if there's any updates that are going on here. Let's see. Not serious enough to keep him out of the gym, so that's good. I mean, he could probably be back around WrestleMania time. Obviously, he's not going to be wrestling at Fastlane, more than likely, but if they want to bring him in for WrestleMania and do something with the League of Nations, they still are missing Wade Barrett, who doesn't seem to be wrestling all that much, so that's kind of a bad situation, too. And Ty Dillinger, I'm assuming we're all just kind of like, that sucks, but he'll be back. Like, I mean, that's not a big change for NXT, right?
I don't give a crap about Todd Dillinger.
He's perfect 10. Why not?
No.
Just no.
No, he's not appealing whatsoever.
Well, another question I want to ask when it comes to this injury, just onslaught that we've been getting lately. A lot of people bringing it up again. Should WWE have an off season?
No, I just think they need less dates. Injuries happen. Unfortunately, they've just happened all at one time, and that sucks, so people go into panic mode. But we really don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of ideas that people have tossed out there, like maybe they should not do the house shows as much. Maybe they should rotate kind of an off season, so you don't have like, in say June, everybody just takes off a month, because that would be like crazy, But maybe if they just kind of every 5 months somebody gets 3 weeks off or something, like that could be something that could be a big benefit.
Maybe have a period where you don't do house shows.
Yeah, that could be probably the best thing.
But then keep the television stuff so that your product doesn't lose any steam.
Plus, it's got to be manageable for you to be able to do something where people can stay on TV and promote an angle that's going on, but not wrestle. Because that's a huge amount of work that gets taken off their shoulders,
I think another thing that they could also do is just have everyone not work as many house show schedules. I mean, there's only a few matches that they really do at every house show, and they have a lot of people that they don't use. There's a lot of mid card and jobbers who aren't there, aren't being used on the main on like Raw each week. So why not throw them out there on there? I mean, yeah, save the main event for maybe like a Roman Reigns and someone else, but there's a lot of people that they don't utilize that they could utilize for the house circuit that they don't do for some reason.
Yeah, where's Fandango been?
Give me change. He's come back as Johnny Curtis. Creepy stalker. I like it.
Chip on his shoulder, crying milk.
Yeah, thank God.
Lucha Underground has been renewed for season 3. Now, Peyton's not here, so he's not going to be like, oh my God, it's amazing. But I still haven't watched it yet. Have you guys watched any of season 2?
I've watched the first episode. I did the live post-Raw show with Peyton for that. I haven't watched it tonight just because of not wanting to do anything.
It's a good reason.
But I will get around to it. I'm very happy that people are invested enough to give it a 3rd season before this one's had a reaction. The show's only going to go up. There's they've got a lot of room to play with a lot of different things that not other companies just can't. So,
see, now they got to worry though. If they go up too much, they're going to have to be Lucha Overground.
Or you could have just said above ground.
Yeah, but it's not as stupid.
Tony. Okay.
Anybody check out the Legends with JBL interview that they did with Ron Simmons?
Nope.
How was it?
It was all right. There was about like the first half of it that I wasn't too fond of because he's talking about his football career, and I'm not into football, so it really didn't matter. But when he starts getting into the APA kind of stuff and whatever, he tells some good stories. I mean, probably my highlight of the whole thing is when they're talking about like how the APA formed and how Vince McMahon was watching them just kind of sit in the back and drink beer and goof off, and he was just like, shit, we should just put this on TV. And then people were always asking them, did you actually drink beer? And he's just like, yeah, like we fucking drank beer backstage, And there's a little part where JBL is talking about how there was a promo that they cut where Ron was supposed to be the only person that cut the promo, and like they specifically didn't want JBL to or something, and Ron decided to just give it to him when they were live, and that became the type of thing where they were like, oh wait, JBL can talk. So that made a big change to his career, and there's been a good discussion about since we're Black History Month, they brought up obviously the idea that Ron Simmons was the first world heavyweight champion that was from some kind of African American background, and he talked about how he doesn't like when people use that as an excuse not to do anything because he was able to do it, and that it meant a lot for him to be that person.
You know what's funny though? The fact that he just was like, hey, Ron, JBL shouldn't talk. Okay? Okay.
You know what we're going to do? You're going to talk, JBL.
I could just imagine him just going backstage and just mean mugging Vince and walking off.
Yeah, just be like, what? What are you going to do about it? I recommend it to people that are interested, though. If you like Ron Simmons, you like JBL, and you want to hear how like ridiculous the Farouk Assad outfit was and stuff, it's worth putting on in the background or something.
You say, what are you going to do? I think Vince got the last laugh. He went from being a world champion to being a one-word catchphrase guy.
Well, damn. Anybody interested in the WWE Game Night that they're advertising?
No, I did not know they were advertising this, Tony. What is WWE Game Night?
It's apparently hosted by Heath Slater.
Oh, that's...
And the only thing that they've shown so far that I've come across is them playing that cornhole game.
Jeez, it's some game night, let me tell you.
It does not seem like it's that good.
What sounds a lot better? The game where they threw stuff at Tommy Dreamer and Hornswoggle's balls. I'd rather watch that.
What game?
Tommy Ball. It's a game that Tommy Dreamer, Hornswoggle, and a bunch of guys played backstage where they would just try and hit each other in the balls.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they just throw stuff at each other. They used to do it to Tommy Dreamer, but then it's like, oh, Hornswoggle's a midget. That makes it funnier.
You know what? I remember a while back they had like 4 people, 5, 6 people on like a silent library when it was on MTV. Something like that would be interesting. But if they're just backstage playing cornhole, that's just kind of like, oh man, they're all hanging out. Look, we're one of the guys now since we're watching it, and it's like we're with them.
Right.
That sounds stupid. Yeah,
By the
I mean,
way, there's more of those gems like that, Tommy Ball, on the Austin's podcast with him. Check it out.
Why didn't they throw Hornswoggle at people's balls?
That'd be funny.
yeah, that
Combine
would
your
be-
efforts.
See, when you said Tommy Ball, that was the only thing I was thinking about. But as soon as you said they were just throwing random stuff, it's not as fun. It's not
I wish
cool.
that wasn't the weirdest thing that came out of the interview. Fucking apparently, like, Rhino's a huge germaphobe, so Tommy Dreamer keeps jumping on his hotel beds naked and rolling on them.
Hope he rubbed his ass on the pillows.
See, that sounds like a more fun game night. Just like, how
Yeah,
can we,
exactly.
like, piss off my friends and stuff?
Yeah.
Be more into that.
Well, how about they just have Tommy Dreamer give backstage stories because it's a lot better.
I'd be down for it. Why not? Let's see. I think we have one more hot tag here. Yes, we do. It's Awesome Kong was sent home from TNA Tour because she got into a locker room fight with Reby Sky. What? Like, why are these two fighting? Why is Reby Sky causing issues? Why is Awesome Kong getting into another fight? Didn't she do that with, what's his name?
Matt
Hogan's
Hardy,
friend.
probably.
Well, there's actually some roots to this. So, do you remember a time where there was a lot of hate on Reby Sky because she said something about Sid Vicious?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Kong got real pissed about that, didn't she?
Yes, well, they got backwards and forwards into it, and apparently Kong was pissed off that Reby never apologized. So she was like, "Oh, see your wrestling gear? Yeah, no, you don't."
That.
She should have called X-Pac or Randy
Well-
Orton.
There's something I'm just gonna say. Don't fuck with Kong.
Or
Remember
awesome.
what happened to Bubba the? Remember what happened to Bubba Love Sponge?
That's his name, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, she fucking beat the shit out of it.
Well, shit, she's Awesome Kong. Like,
Yeah.
Like, don't piss off Kong. It's like not a good idea. Who in
Yeah.
the fucking right mind goes, "Oh, there's so many people I could get in a fight with on Twitter. How about this chick who's really big and I could possibly meet one day?" Okay.
And why was is Reby Sky a part of the TNA? Like, is she doing something with Matt? I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's well, apparently Matt Hardy has his baby out on television now, along with Reby Sky, and
Oh my
Tyrus is the
God.
babysitter.
See, here's the wait. Who is?
Tyrus. Tyrus turned on EC3.
Oh wait, is that Brodus Clay?
Yeah.
See, oh, I was just calling Brodus Clay. Anyways, so I don't really care for this too much, but Reby Sky's an idiot because the only thing she has done is spread her legs open, and she's trying to get in a fight with someone who would beat up all three of us here at the same time because, well, she's fucking scary. So, and also, you know, that big thing, fuck Matt Hardy because it's Matt Hardy. Yeah, same with Reby Sky. So she could get fucked as well.
all right, guys, leave your comments below. Tell us what you think of these hot tags, and if there's anything else that we missed out, throw them in the comments as well, and we'll try to chime in on those. And we're going to take a break with the rest hold in part 3, and after that, we're going to come back and call the spot on the card.